Row 18, plot 20.
Hey everybody, welcome to Now It's Dark. I'm Jim, and today is the first calendar day of the year for a full moon. And something that I'm doing this year for 2023 is on the actual calendar day of a full moon, I'm doing a bonus movie review for the channel in memory of my brother. My brother was a big full moon fan, particularly the Puppet Master series of movies. And each month with a full moon, I'm going to show a old picture, starting with this one. It's the picture of him, the youngest. He's the small creepy clown next to me, the larger creepy clown. So if you've never seen that, hello. If you've never seen that photo before, yeah, I was a clown at one time. And also, this was a gift that was given to me by my parents when they were going through my brother's belongings. And I'm very proud and happy to have this because this was an actual gift that I gave him. And so, in memory of my brother who lost his life to alcoholism, particularly liver failure, I just thought it would be a fun way for me to kind of watch some really fun movies and also pay tribute to him. So this week I watched Sorority Babes in the Slime Bowl A Rama. The Slimeball Bowl A Rama. And it's been a really long time since I've watched this movie. I definitely instantly remembered why I loved this movie once I got started into it. It's such an 80s, late 80s, early 90s vibe with the music and the hair and just everything about it. So overwhelmed with a bunch of emotions from watching it. It's rated 4.9 on IMDb, which is a little weird. I think that has a lot to do with cult following and fan base of these types of movies. It is available for free on Tubi. And just recently, in this past December, they actually did a sequel, which I have not seen yet, which I definitely am interested in seeing. So this movie had a $90,000 budget, and it was filmed primarily in a mall. Another thing that I enjoy about this movie, as in the 90s, I actually worked at the mall. I worked at Spencer Gifts, and it's always fun for me to see these 80s and 90s movies when malls were still thriving, and they were, like the go-to place for teens to hang out. So yeah, not a lot to say about the movie other than, it's got gratuitous boobs and swearing and things of that nature. It's a silly movie. That's the intention. At the beginning of the movie, we're introduced to Brinke Stevens, who is a sorority pledge. Her and her friend are given the longest spanking in any movie ever, including probably X-rated movies. So, they've got the tiniest little crop top shirts and they're in their panties and they are just paddle-boarded quite a bit. And so the story revolves around, if you don't for some reason know, these two sorority pledges have to, well, first they're getting their spankings, and while they're getting their spankings, three college boys sneak into the fraternity house to get a closer look at what's going on. They get caught by the three sorority girls who are conducting the hazing, and so the three girls tell the two pledges and the three boys that snuck in that they have to go to the Bowl A Rama and steal the coveted trophy as a part of the initiation process to the fraternity, or sorority, I'm sorry. And so that's the premise of the movie. So the five of them go to go sneak into this Bowl A Rama, and the three sorority girls are going to follow them there and sneak in and scare them. So the main cast of the five, which includes Brinke Stevens, they get into the Bowl A Rama. Linnea Quigley is there as a character named Spider, and she is robbing the place. She's trying to break into the cash register and then later into a pinball machine. And then all craziness ensues when the trophy is accidentally broken and a large boglin type creature, an imp, is let loose from the trophy. It has been captive in that trophy for 30 years, and he initially tries to seduce the kids with granting of a wish, and so they start doing some wishes. A couple of them don't feel good about it, and then those who do, they get their wish granted, so to speak. And it then goes sideways when the Boglin imp puppet claymation creature turns a couple of the sorority girls into demons, and then the demons are trying to kill the rest of the group. It's interesting that one of the demons looks like Bride of Frankenstein. So I'm not sure if that was in tribute of something and there's some lore behind why that was, or if there was just a sale on Bride of Frankenstein wigs. So they go through the process of trying to kill. There's a janitor that was locked up. He was aware of the imp having been in there, and they play on that a little bit. It does get a little anticlimactic. There is a significant amount of time of the movie where it's just hiding out and some really bad... I don't even know to call it a chase scene, but, where the two demons are trying to get the rest of the group. And, I'm going to leave it at that. You have to watch this movie to find out how it ends and how they deal with this imp. And the sequel must have something interesting to provide how this imp is back. So we'll have to watch that as well. So every full moon throughout the year of 2023, there's 13 of them, by the way, you can look forward to a full moon feature bonus movie review like this one. Maybe I won't stammer as much, and I'll show another picture of my brother and I if I can find my stash. And let me know what you think of the full moon features, particularly the Sorority Babes in the Slimeball Bowl A Rama. Thank you.
So have your dream. Go on and sing your song. There's nothing wrong with singing out of tune. If people laugh and say your dream can never be, just think of me.